We are back on. We are nobody here. Stan is gone, and we are the inmates over in the asylum.
Man, that was almost very Christopher Walken of you. We are here.
Gotta have more cowbell.
We are. We must have a cowbell.
Welcome back, folks. We were just talking about
got no
Christopher
brain.
Walken when we were enjoying our little break for the evening. Appreciate you sticking with us over on Spreaker.com and, of course, BeyondRingside.com. We are live right now. If you're listening to us from Spreaker.com, thanks again. Tell your friends. Tell a few friends. Matter of fact, tell all your friends. And just tell them all to get on their computers or their mobile devices and say it's time to listen to Corner to Corner. 'Cause, damn it, that's the best show on the radio right now. Well, the internet. Anyway. Damn it. Cricket. But anyway, we're back here live. Appreciate everybody's time tonight. Hope you're all doing well.
Time they want to.
So we were talking about
What do you
cowbell.
get? Did you pause for them to talk to you?
I was listening. I was
Back?
listening to
Like
you
there's somebody
guys.
sitting at the radio, like, "Oh, fine, how are you?"
Put your hands to your computer monitor if you can hear my words. I want you to put your hands on the screen. I said put your
Please
hands
put
on
your
the screen.
hand. Put your hand on the television. Put your hand on the radio.
I'd like
But
you
on the
right
other
now to put
hand,
one
keep it on
hand
your
the
check
screen.
and write us out with a check.
Exactly. Make sure it's at least 6 zeros. Because the Lord says 6 zeros are very blessed and highly favored.
Oh, don't be talking about that. That's bad. That no.
Is that bad? Did I cross the line?
Please focus all your. Please focus all your hate mail to stangrub at IamAprick.com.
Damn. Not even corner-to-corner-wrestling.com. We can't even get the website over there. It's no. It's stangrub at IamAprick.com. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. So sorry to interrupt.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Wow, that's awkward. Brian, what are we gonna do?
See, Brian just went hung up
he's
on
like,
us.
he's like, screw this. I'm
I
outta here.
don't know.
I'm out of
Yeah.
here.
For the record, Eddie, I've tried multiple times to keep the train on the tracks. It's not
Ain't
working.
no tracks. Ain't no tracks. Ain't no
Eddie,
train.
you know by now.
We stole that train.
Probably
Money
Nobody can hold us down.
That's right. Can't get no write-up. I don't know what that means. It just sounded funny to say at the time.
Well, you think about what you think is funny, what other people think is funny.
Sometimes what's in our minds doesn't need to come out our mouths.
Yeah.
I have been told that there are times when I say things that maybe don't need to be said. I understand. I'm sorry.
Well, they're just not funny.
Sorry, guys.
You know, like some good ideas should have stayed in the past. You know, like Baywatch Nights.
Cop Rock.
Yeah.
It tells Cop Rock.
Yeah, exactly right.
Viscera. You know, like
David Arquette.
No. Totally missed it.
David Arquette should have stayed in the past. That should have been something like, "Hey, cool, no."
Hey,
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for being a fan. Stay in the seats.
he's a world champion, buddy. He's something you're not. Let's respect the Arquette.
Can I just say
Hey.
that how sad and depressing that is to actually acknowledge that he is a world champion and none of us are? How is that even feasible?
It just is.
I can go
I don't
on
know about you all, but-
WWE 2K right now and make myself world champion, damn it. That should make me
And,
better than David Arquette.
Yeah.
Except it doesn't. I'm very bitter about this.
It's not. No. He held 15 pounds of gold.
Which is almost 10 pounds heavier than he actually was at the time when he won it. Jeez. Worst moments of wrestling history.
Yeah,
we could
with
talk
him
for
and
hours.
the belt.
Exactly. Soaking wet. Wearing concrete shoes. Sad, I
Still
tell
would get it on the airplane without having to pay overweight.
you. Sir, you don't need to check that bag. As a matter of fact, you're too light for this aircraft.
Yeah. You need to go in the overhead compartment.
We're just going to stuff you in here. See if you point this guy like this, and fit all sorts of other luggage up here.
But did anybody see Lucha Underground last week?
You got to give
No.
us the rundown. You got to give us the
What about the week
rundown.
before that?
I haven't.
Anybody see the week before that where they had the tournament?
The tournament that I have been trying to get myself caught up on, because I'm seeing it in excerpts on YouTube, since apparently in some of these other spots it's a little bit more difficult to catch Lucha on El Rey. I'm really liking what they're doing, and apparently because they've taken off as well as they have, Season 3 spoilers are starting to creep in through some of the dirt sheets. Tell us about last week's Lucha.
Well, I mean, I think just the caliber of wrestling is great. The production value, now that, I don't know how long Vampiro has been ringside announcing, but I remember watching it with Brian's house, last year, sometime, and it was all in Spanish.
Mhm.
And so it's actually in English in English now. I can't speak English, but it was in it. But yeah, in their tournament a couple weeks ago, they had old Rey Mysterio as number 2. He entered in number 2, and it came down to him and the man, the guy that came back. He said, "Easy as my temple." And then he brought his brother in, and his brother was like, the size of a temple, and beat Rey Mysterio.
He was the temple. It was a little awkward, but
Right. But they had a nice, last week they had a nice mixed tag team match. The names are escaping me. It really wasn't a mixed tag team. It was like a mixed tag team versus 2 guys. So something you don't see very much. But this week's pretty cool. Got a guy that looks like old Scott Hall back in the day. See, I got it muted down so I can't see like the names and stuff or hear the names because I don't want to distract from the production of this award-winning podcast, internet radio show. Sorry, it's not a podcast.
it's not a podcast, Tim.
It's still real to me.
Oh, it's a mixed tag team match as we go. Oh, wow. But no, I am finding, with this kind of caliber wrestling, Lucha Underground will be surpassing TNA in a week.
All right, let's not pick on TNA. Just let them
We
die.
picked up. Yeah, it's not good. It's not nice to pick on the special.
No. God, just think of how close we came, though, to having beer money in the WWE.
We may still be pretty close to that. We do know for a fact that there are negotiations ongoing with Bobby Roode and WWE. As it turns out, there are a lot of rumors going around that TNA is looking for someone to purchase them. That being the case, we know how shaky that kind of ground can be for different promotions, and it generally doesn't result well for them as they look to get bought, as they put themselves up for sale. So we could see James Storm right back in NXT within the next 6 months. So we could see beer money there. How interesting would that be?
That would be great.
They are one of my favorite tag team of all time.
I want to see Velvet Sky in the women's division. I want to see if she can hold
Well,
it.
there's a picture that she was at the Hall of Fame. Sitting beside her man.
Can I just say God bless Bubba Ray Dudley? I just want to say that. We salute you, Bubba Ray.
I think it's only a matter of time before she comes in. Personally,
Angelina
thanks
Love.
to Bubba.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it before, maybe having the beautiful people actually in WWE. Angelina Love just had a child, Madison Rayne. As far as I'm aware, she's not under contract. She's working pay by date. So we could feasibly see it happen. Whew, the beautiful people in NXT.
Now, I've been waiting for that for years. Because I think they'll be done correctly. We'll have a chance to actually wrestle, not do this Divas crap. And there'll be a nice blend of both.
What if we saw
ladies wrestling?
What if we saw, instead of Madison Rayne or instead of Angelina Love, depending on who's able to get signed, what if we saw Carmella as part of the beautiful people? I mean, the queen of Bada Bing could be part of the beautiful people.
Well, maybe as a fourth. But to me, I don't know if... To me, the beautiful people is always going to be Velvet and Angelina. And then if I have to, I'll put in Madison Rayne. I'm fact of she comes.
Yeah, I agree. I was just about to say, I'm when it comes to the beautiful people, it's Velvet Sky, Angelina Love, and then whoever else they put in there. Who cares? But Carmella would make it equally as entertaining, in my opinion.
You do have to count Billy Gunn in that, though.
Was he actually? That's right. Wow.
Yes, he was. He did a brief little stint in TNA, and he was with them because he's an ass man. All right, I'm not going to sing the song. I don't care how much you ask me to. I'm not doing it.
Good, because we don't want to hear it.
It's a one-time only gig.
Do it.
Not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Do it.
I mean,
do it.
What?
You sing it to yourself every day. Sing it to the people.
No way, man.
Do.
No way.
The people he need to hear it. Here's Stan's secret song.
Yeah, that we would hear the sound of people breaking their laptops and tablets all at the same time. It would be a thunderous thud.
Eddie would be like, never again are they allowed to record a show without me.
We regret to inform you, Corner to Corner has been canceled. Basically because Stan Grubb's singing voice was just that angelic that we can't possibly broadcast anything any better. I meant bad. Did I say angelic? I meant bad. It's clearly singing bad.
In his place, we'll run reruns of TNA.
Oh, God. Oh. You had all that time to make up a promo, and that's all you came up with? Sorry, Eddie, I know you've got that soundbite somewhere. He's going to listen to this, and he's going to be like, oh, damn it, he took it.
What in the blue hell?
Damn it, Bobby. So, looking at, we keep talking about NXT, talking about different people to be called up to the main roster. When we were talking earlier about Tyler Breeze and Adam Rose and how their gimmicks didn't really pan out, here's a question for you guys. Do you think that Bayley's character would play out very well on the main stage?
Yes. Because something tells me that when she comes up, she's not quite going to be the rock and roller type that she is on next. So I think I could actually, she'd be called up, and she's probably going to be put with a couple other people because the way they're almost stable in the females into the divas and then the ladies.
Right.
And it's just a weird little thing they're doing.
I mean, it definitely seems like they're getting ready to move her up. They took the title off of her, which, the match with her and Asuka was phenomenal. I really like Asuka in the ring. She is, first off, she's gorgeous, but also she is dangerous. I mean, some of those strikes, some of that submission moves that she pulls off on the fly, I don't know that there's a lot of guys that could hang with that. Not just girls, but guys in general. But Bayley, her character is an interesting mix. She is, Yeah, she's the hugger. You know, this is what she is now. I mean, she comes out, she hugs the crowd and dances and does the what do they call them, noodle men or whatever those inflatables are. So they've got that, and on the main roster, I think for the first few weeks she would be great. But if they don't have an opponent for her, if they don't have somebody that can continuously keep her moving, like Charlotte or like Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch. Oh wait, they do have people up there now. See, it's amazing what happens when you start promoting the right people. Sorry.
Well, I think that I can see what's going to happen is they'll bring her up, and she does her same gimmick that's gotten her over in, NXT, and then I could see her, they're out there. Charlotte's doing an interview with Becky Lynch or Sasha Banks, and here comes Bayley. The music cues, bam, the little flying men are everywhere, and it's a hug party. Well, then she comes down, she's all smiley, and then she just drops whoever's going against Charlotte and teams with Charlotte. Right there, right off the bat, just pow. This isn't the Bayley of NXT. It's my time now.
Bayley, the evil.
Yeah, kind of like what does. Hello.
What was your question?
Hello.
Ryan?
Hello. I said kind of like with Emma right now. The way she's kind of changed.
Oh yeah, she's no longer the dancer. She's now actually evil. Yeah.
Yeah. You could do something similar to that with Bayley.
I'd like to see the evil hugger gimmick. That could be interesting.
It's not about hugging. It's about slapping.
Like instead of the T-shirt that says "Careful, I'm a hugger," it says "Careful, I'm a slapper."
Yeah, stand back, I'm a slapper.
Stand back, I'm a slapper. And there's on the back of it, there's an angry Bayley getting ready to slap you. That'd be actually pretty funny.
Yeah, it's just you could have fun with it.
I think the main roster would be able to hold for Bayley if she came out as a good guy. But I have to agree. I think it seems like they're trying to put the four horsewomen together, and they're trying to put a Divas faction together, even though they've dropped the Divas term, which, I mean, it's served its purpose. It's definitely outgrown. WWE is finally learning that it's okay to be a wrestler again. It's okay to say wrestling in the same broadcast as Monday Night Raw. But the question remains where they go with the next few months, because the roster has never been as mixed as it is right now with talent.
I mean, my question is, if they want to put the four horsewomen together, which would be money, it would be money. Right. But the problem is, who do you have to go with them? Are you going to team up your typical divas that everybody's tired of seeing? Your Naomi's, I can't even remember her name.
Alicia Fox.
But yeah, I mean, just those people that are just your Bellas. I mean, your fan base wants to see that NXT style women's wrestling. They're tired of seeing the old style. And so we'll who knows? I guess I'll stop talking now.
I mean, I don't think you're off the mark. I think you've got a pretty good question there. I mean, it's maybe we see Gail Kim come back. Maybe we see Awesome Kong get rehired. I mean, it's the world is WWE's oyster right now when it comes to free agent signings, because unless they're going to Lucha or Ring of Honor, I really don't see them having any other feasible place to get signed anymore.
Well, I see. What's going to happen is the WWE will do exactly what they've done before. Well, they've already done it. I mean, they've seen the writing on the wall for TNA. I mean, they were able to sign Bobby Roode away. Bobby Roode was TNA's John Cena.
Yeah.
And they signed him away. So it's like...
Well, they haven't signed him yet, but...
They're pretty close.
If you're Bobby Roode, I mean, you're Bobby Roode, and you've got the WWE basically giving you what you want, or at least talking to you. I mean, what are your options at this point, you know?
Is it the fact that they're talking to him enough for him to finally say, yeah, let's make the jump, let's do whatever they asked me to do? I mean, TNA really did give him everything he wanted.
I would imagine that for money, a couple of bouncing checks will make it go other places.
God, that's very true. I don't disagree with you there. If you can't get a paycheck that clears or get a paycheck on time, you're definitely signing your own death warrant. I agree with you on that.
Well, I mean, they created a belt for him. I mean, they gave him the world title too so many times. They finally were like, all right, let's give the King of the Mountain title.
Right.
Well, that's Jarrett. But I think that was when they finally did that. That was with Global Force. I think it was probably supposed to be used in a different way, but because that's Jarrett. Jarrett's always been King of the Mountain. Because Bobby didn't hold it for so long.
Yeah, it's a good thing you bring that up. Where the heck is Global Force right now? Why aren't they doing anything? Why haven't we seen them more?
I think they're still around. They just don't have TV. So, I see shows all the time listed, but I just don't think they have a TV deal.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you're
I will tell you this.
You go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, I mean, with the Global Force, I mean, eventually they're going to need TV to be able to be viable, I think. I mean, they supposedly recorded a whole season of shows, and now they're going back in the studio to record a whole nother run of shows. Well, I mean, it only does you good if you got somewhere to put them on.
Right.
I mean, not everybody can own a network. Unless he's going to sell the Global Force library to WWE and just live like that.
I mean, I can't see WWE being interested in Global Force's anything right now. Talent that they've got, maybe, possibly. As far as any other direction that they could go, I just don't see it panning out. When it comes to TNA, if I'm WWE, I don't know that I would do anything but purchase the video library after they close. I wouldn't want to just simply absorb their contracts, because God only knows how their contracts are written, for one, and for another, to be the person on the line for a guy like Grado or Eli Drake, and that these guys could very well be diamonds in the rough, but for all intents and purposes, they've done nothing to impress really anybody. And here's the deal, guys. It's not necessarily my opinion here that matters. The truth of the matter here is that if these guys had truly moved the needle for TNA, if these guys were such big draws, people would be tuning in, rather than turning in, as far as turning in their subscriptions. But tuning in, and the needle would move for TNA. But it doesn't. As a matter of fact, TNA hasn't gotten over, what's the latest number, 200,000 viewers for their most recent Impact. I mean, that's pretty bad. If for a network that's worldwide and available in, I believe their count was 82 million homes, 200,000 is all you're able to pull off. I mean, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, if you look, and if you're the WWE and you're sitting back and you're seeing TNA struggle,
right,
and you see the writing on the wall, and you know what? They are putting themselves out of business. They are doing just what other places have done, trying to compete with the uncompetable, really. Instead of like Lucha and Ring of Honor, who just have their niche in the world, and they are just like, all right, this is where we're going to stay. But think about it. A good percentage of the TNA roster are people that the WWE doesn't want to employ anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Bram and Matt Hardy, and I mean, I could see EC3 go to WWE or NXT. I could see that.
Yeah.
But some of those guys, I mean, there's a reason they're not in WWE now. You know,
Brian, you're the booker here. Where would you go? Who would you sign from TNA right now and put him on the roster?
Right now?
Yeah.
Of course, I'd have to put my man EC3.
Okay.
I think he's been solid since he's debuted in TNA. I would re-sign both the Hardys, Matt and Jeff. Of course, the Matt Hardy gimmick would have to change a little bit. I would definitely re-sign them. James Storm. Let's see. I would actually bring Matt Bennett up as well with Maria.
Okay. Wow, you'd bring Maria back.
Yes.
Okay.
I loved him in the Kingdom. So that was a great little faction in ROH. I just think he wasted talent on the TNA roster. I might would even bring Drew back. I might would re-sign Drew also. Drew
McIntyre. Drew Galloway, Drew McIntyre, yeah.
Oh, he's, what the hell is he? Drew. Yeah. Drew Galloway. Yeah, that's
yeah.
And
Current TNA champion. Yeah, I mean, I think with EC3, with the Hardys, with Galloway, of course, I mean, we've already talked about it, but Velvet Sky, Madison Rayne, if she's still under contract, Angelina Love. And I would honestly, I would expand that because I agree with who you'd said. I would probably expand that a couple steps further and sign Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards if they're healthy. If they're healthy.
And I would also bring up Abyss and Crazy Steve.
See, I wouldn't bring them.
They got running around with.
I would probably be interested in doing something similar to the Decay because I think it's entertaining, but I would not want to. I would not want Abyss on that roster.
I would put them in next. I would not take them to the main roster. I'd put them on next. Let them get refined.
Yeah. I mean, there was an opportunity for Abyss to come to WWE not too long ago, and he turned it down because he said he couldn't handle the pressure of being on the roster.
Well, again, that's why you put him on next, so he doesn't really travel.
Yeah.
Like he's on a main roster. But I actually enjoy the Crazy Steve and Abyss. And that chick is she is creepy. She is just straight up creepy.
Well, apparently, God dang, who's the guy that has sent a cease and desist letter to TNA for using the Decay and Crazy Steve and all of that? Damn, I cannot. I should have this better, and let me just look it up. TNA, here we go. TNA received cease and desist letter from indie wrestler over Crazy Steve and the Decay. A gentleman by the name of Justin Carnes, who you may have recognized under the name of Crimson, worked for TNA as an enhancement talent. Now, not Crimson as in the redheaded guy that worked for TNA for a while, the big muscle-bound guy. This is apparently an evil clown character. He has sent a letter to TNA advising them to cease and desist using the Decay stable and the Crazy Steve characters, since apparently that was his idea. Being used back in 2010, Steve apparently ripped off the Crazy Steve gimmick from him on that, and as well as the Decay gimmick. Again, TNA not really doing their homework when it comes to vetting their town.
Well, also, I think it comes down to when you work for TNA, anything you come up with is property of TNA.
And here's the other thing about that is since the creation of wrestling, somebody has always ripped off somebody else.
Oh yeah, I mean if you're stealing in wrestling, you're stealing at least twice. There's
I mean, how
no
many
secret there. Yeah.
How many Doink the Clowns have there been?
You know,
I mean, Nature Boys.
the most irritating thing ever is seeing them being local wrestling shows put out there a Doink the Clown guy on the poster, and it's always Matt Bourne's Doink the Clown that's on the poster, and then it's this nasty guy that can't even probably lace up a set of boots that gets in the ring dressed as Doink the Clown and looks like he half put on makeup and half just probably woke up and face down in a big old white puddle of something. It's just nasty. I mean, I don't understand why these different companies do that. They do the same thing for the Patriot. They say that they're going to have the Patriot on their show. They show the guy that's on the poster as Del Wilkes. You can see it clear as day. And then it turns out to be some nobody that has probably 400 pounds and still has the Patriot mask on. I just don't get it. I don't understand why promoters do this.
Well, Eddie, when you watch this back, that is Stan Grubb. Well, when you listen to this back, that's Stan Grubb who referred to it as indie wrestlers, not Brian and I. We consider them local talent and professionals.
Well, local professionals.
I said regional, didn't I?
No, you called.
No, sir. You said indie.
God damn it. Lord, I apologize.
I agree with Rob.
Feeding the starving pygmies down in New Guinea. Sorry.
But, see, there you go, ripping somebody off.
I know.
It's the entertainment
Come on
business.
with something original. But I will tell you.
Here comes the cease and desist.
I just finished Lucha Underground this week, and the main event was Phoenix versus Monster Manteza Kudo. Holy crap! That was a good match.
I don't think Lucha has had a bad show yet. I just don't know if they actually have.
I'm just saying that
having a bad show.
I'm just saying that they're the guy they have the title on. They have built him to be like one of those unbeatable and just like they had him against the Rey Mysterio type of character, and just the punches that the camera angle was so at. It was like you could see these punches just landing in this man's face, and you're like, ow.
That definitely tells the tale. I mean, when you can feel it through the screen, really, when you can feel the impact of what you're watching, I think that really delivers. Delivers. You like that?
SD Jones.
Oh, special delivery, Jones. He delivers. Does he deliver pizzas now? What's he do now?
He delivers.
Hey, I mean, he was at
might have designed it. Domino's. Yeah, he might have designed a Domino's bar.
That's a smart man. I'd like to thank him on behalf of pizza lovers everywhere.
Yeah, right. I want to see him actually drive that damn thing.
That's probably a fire hazard. You know, turn the car on and it explodes.
I'll be like, I'm going to take a picture.
Yeah, like, whose local Domino's is actually going to have that car?
You know? I mean, can you imagine the lawsuits? Oh yeah, by the way, when I got to the place, I tried to reach in and grab the pizza out and it burned my hand. Here's 3rd-degree burns. Thanks. Doesn't seem real safe.
Today on 15th Street Southeast, the little Domino's pizza car was stolen.
Yeah, you'll never see one of those in downtown Baltimore or downtown D.C.
Yeah. And just wait for all the pictures of the Domino's car sitting in front of Pizza Hut.
Or Papa John's, or, insert pizza chain here. By the way, we're not afraid to shout your names out. We will accept donations from pizza places if you'd like to send us pizza. We'll be happy to give you a on-air review.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Corner to Corner Wrestling Radio Show. Shameless
Brought
plug, number one.
Brought to you
There
by.
you go. We should allocate minutes each week for a shameless plug.
I think so. And we should each one of us have one in mind.
Hashtag free is good.
Free is good. I like that. Make it happen. Make it so. Hashtag free
Make
is
it-
good.
Make it so, number one.
All right, so y'all help me out here because I'm trying to come up with
Your name's Brian.
a good GoFundMe thing, and I want to do it just to see if people will just send me money for no reason whatsoever.
I mean, we
But
can
y'all
make
need
up
to help
some
me out.
strange illness.
No,
No, that's fraud.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay,
just like-
sorry. That's also illegal. I apologize.
like I want to buy a video game or something. You know, I need $50. GoFundMe. You know, just to see if we can get money from it. Just so I don't have to pay out video game money.
Would you just come up with a story about how you're a lifelong, you're a lifetime gamer. You always enjoy playing the new games, but with the new current trends of all these games, it's hard to keep up. And with the expenses of
Family.
life,
Yeah, being a
Family.
dad and paying bills.
you're trying to expand the game playing to the next generation. And
Yeah.
you can't do that by playing old games. You have to play the state-of-the-art games.
That's right.
So,
With the state-of-the-art console.
it'd be great if these people that could just, spare a few dollars and help you with that
Just a,
father-daughter bonding time.
yeah, just
Yeah.
a few.
You're building a family.
See, I want to do one to send my kids to Disney World. You know?
What? I got it, fellas. I got it. We can send corner to corner to WrestleMania 33.
There, you know what? I think that's a great idea. Let's start the Hey, what do you think of the GoFundMes that come out from like celebrities and wrestlers and stuff that say, "Hey, my medical expenses have gotten out of hand. I can't afford them anymore." How do you guys feel about that? Do you think that they should be doing that or no?
No,
No?
they plenty of money. Little motherfucker.
Well, I think
Whoa!
there's people out there that need it.
Okay. All right. I got you.
You can edit that.
So Eddie, I'm. Just
That's past the 10 o'clock hour, so we're good.
Time. Rob, I mean, you have a good point there. I mean, there are some people that legitimately do need the help, but then again, there are also others out there that I think use these GoFundMe accounts, and I'm not going to be dropping any names here. That's not really my goal. But there are some wrestlers, some both women and men wrestlers that have started GoFundMe accounts and claim that their medical expenses have gotten out of hand. That part of me does wonder, hey, do you truly need the help, or are you just looking for an easy way out?
To me, it's part of the business.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
if you're a business, like you're a performer, professional athlete, and these are some costs that you've got to associate later in life. Well, if you're too busy partying and spending all your money when you're in the big time, and now that you're not, it shouldn't be up to your fans to support you.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
it's like, all these actors and people on TV go and get on there and say that they need money, they don't have any money, blah, blah, blah. Well, they got money. But how do the rich stay rich?
Yeah, they don't spend it.
They don't
Exactly.
spend their money.
Right.
If I can get on GoFundMe and do a boo-hoo thing and saying, "Oh, poor me," and get you to pay the bill, hey. And so, hey, I think send corner to corner radio show to WrestleMania GoFundMe page is a great idea.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely a lot more worthwhile.
Stan, set it up.
Anybody who gives over $50 will get a free corner to corner T-shirt.
Oh, great.
Wait, now you're doing prizes? Wait, whoa. Nobody said anything about prizes. Oh. Hey, you
Well,
guys
no,
are,
that's how the good ones look, though.
ladies and gentlemen, the greatest nation in the world is, of course, Donation. Just saying. Just
Ah,
saying.
come on.
I'm not giving any T-shirts for free because nobody will make our shirts for free.
We're not giving them for free. They would be giving us $50,
$50?
and then we send them a shirt.
Dude, does this shirt light up for them?
I said anybody 50.
Do we sign the
Stan?
shirts for them?
Hey,
Stan.
$50, I'll sign a shirt.
I'm just making sure. I want to make sure we give our fans their money's worth.
Well, it ain't gonna happen now because you're making fun of it, Stan. So way to blow it up.
I'll still make the page, guys. Somebody out there might send us. We'll get a call from like the guy in charge of GoFundMe. You guys are just damn pathetic. Here's $20. Take your ad off my page.
No, have you ever? No. When you had the girl get on there with the GoFundMe page because she blew all her life savings on lottery tickets,
Oh,
and then she got the
that's true.
GoFundMe page because she wanted everybody to recoup her expenses. I'm sorry, girl. You're the dummy that bought all the tickets. I mean,
For the record, we're probably going to need about $1,500 because we want some premium WrestleMania seats.
Also, that's individually. So we're talking about $4,500 total. I mean, I just want to point out
now we got to go for hotel expenses.
I mean, we've got access. We've got the Hall of Fame
My
ceremony.
own hotel expense.
I mean, we've got the NXT show that they're probably going to have. I mean, and there's no telling the merch we're going to want to buy. Come on.
Yeah.
T-shirts, title belts.
Well, and then don't forget the
Now you're getting greedy.
autograph stuff they do on the Saturday.
Yeah.
We
I
gotta
mean, we've
get
got
into that.
so much to do, plus all the shows in the surrounding area.
Mm.
I mean,
All
WrestleMania,
right,
Ring of Honor.
we're looking for about $3,500 a piece.
We got to set our sights on the big time, baby.
Let's just go for a straight, cool 20 grand, and then we'll
Individually
go
or
from there.
just total?
Total. We'll just go total.
Well, let's do 30 so we can have limits.
Anything
to
over-
take us wherever we want to go.
Oh well, I don't need a limo, but
How about a Hummer?
20 grand.
Anything over what it costs will be donated to a charity of whatever.
Brian's choosing.
No.
We'll let Brian choose because he's the charitable guy.
Yeah, in my pocket.
The Send Brian on Vacation Fund. We'll donate it somewhere.
No, this is a WrestleMania trip. However, again, you donate $50, autograph T-shirt that we have not designed yet, but I guess we would have to.
And a 5x7
$100
shot of us,
autograph.
a glossy, a glossy of the team.
Autograph picture.
$100 gets you a T-shirt plus your name mentioned on our show for like a month. I don't know.
At least 3 weeks.
You would go in the sponsor section.
You would.
You would be
listed as one of our sponsors. Today's episode is sponsored by Bob. Thank you, Bob.
shameless plug section.
Yeah.
Shameless plug is from Texas. See, Vince would probably pay for us to go to WrestleMania just to make fun of us.
From at Kevin
Hey,
Owens,
that's
big
fine.
fan. We're not like those other marks. Probably the best Edge and Christian show moment ever. We love you, Kevin Owens. We're not like those marks on TV. Oh, folks, we're coming up on our second break of the evening. If you're joining us, of course, on Spreaker.com, thanks again. We definitely
You can't
appreciate
keep Brian quiet.
And, of course, you'll be hearing us on the replay, of course, on BeyondRingside.com. Stick with us. We'll be back in a few moments. We're going to go ahead and take our next
We miss
break.
you, Eddie.
And
Don't
we'll
worry,
see
Eddie probably gonna fire me tonight. You did what?
We'll be
You
right
said
back.
what?
I'm shocked he ain't called in. I heard.